another video. Times what characters should have just packed it up, part 3. Now, as you guys saw part 2, we saw Supergirl get violated by Darkseid. Get her dirty. But after all that, there's another part to this fight. Superman finally locks in and pulls back up. And this is really crazy for real, because Darkseid was still burning her. He must really hate Supergirl more than he does Superman in this movie. Darkseid thought he was just going to be able to walk out, but nope. Superman pulls back up, ready to run the fade, until he saw his cousin Supergirl with her own version of the Yamcha pose. And this part was just straight disrespect, because Darkseid grabs his cape and then smiles at him. Superman does what anyone else would do, punch him in the face. And Superman wasted no time before Darkseid could even get up, gut checks him, and then hits him with a clean uppercut. Shoves him, then gives him a 3-piece combo. Darkseid smacks him away, shoots the Omega Beams. Superman dodges it and barrels underground. He really out here stealing the move straight from Chopper. Superman picks up the platform that Darkseid was standing on and slams it right on him. After the smoke clears, Superman gets launched by the Omega Beams, and then Darkseid bursts out of the rock and proceeds to hit that same villain pose. I can't lie, I see almost every villain hit this same pose. Frieza, Sukuna, Light Yagami, Aizen, Goku Black, Zama, Momoshiki, all for one. Like, bro, we get it. You don't have to do that same pose every time. Anyway, let's get back to the fight. So Superman gets back up, charges back in, gut checks him, and then proceeds to give him a step 100-piece combo. And he ended up creating an entire tornado while he was doing this. He even started adding heat vision to it. This is crazy work. Just look at how they got Darkseid looking. Got bro looking like a burnt cookie. Darkseid couldn't take it anymore, so he grabs Superman and then proceeds to almost erase his entire face off. And he was doing all that with a smile on his face too. The boom tube opens up, Superman lasers him, kicks him, and then says this:
"Don't ever come here again, or you won't be going back."
Yeah, if I were to translate that, Superman was basically saying he was going to kill him. Now this next fight is the definition of getting jumped. Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. But before we get into the fight, we gotta talk about what they did to Naruto. Like, what is this haircut? This is not it. He looked way better in Naruto Shippuden. That haircut that he has in Boruto ain't it. We were all expecting him to look like his dad Minato in Boruto, but they just really didn't do it. But hey, at least they didn't mess up how Sasuke looks. They made him more of a pretty boy than what he already was. And more emo. Notice how I didn't say anything about Sakura though. That's because I don't like her. I'm even going to make a whole video dedicated to how much I hate that character. But anyway, let's get into the fights. Momoshiki basically solos all of the 5 Kage with no difficulty. I don't even know who she is, but she gets blocked dodges. And I'm not gonna lie, this one dodge that she does puts her above everyone else. She's at the top of the leaderboard just for that one move right there. At least she was able to dodge and attack. Everyone else is just sorry. And this right here is just embarrassing. Look at how they got the Kage looking. Like, bro, aren't y'all supposed to be the best of the best? This is Yamcha level sorriness. The OG Kage could never be this sorry. Anyway, back to the fight. So Boruto was just sitting up there not doing nothing, and Momoshiki proceeds to just start aura farming for no reason. Sasuke and Naruto begin to start getting up finally. They start to lock in. Momoshiki spawns in right in front of Naruto, and then there's a big explosion. We see Naruto flying out and he blocks the attack. And Momoshiki's just like, oh, so this is the main character. Well, actually, the main character is Boruto. But I'm not gonna lie, he's one of the worst MCs ever. I do not like him, and his show is just trash. Only reason why I'm watching it is for the fights. So Naruto blocks the first 4 attacks from Momoshiki, then proceeds to get cooked. I mean, just look at how they got my guy looking. He's getting smacked all type of ways, but the right way. Naruto gets a few more blocks in, but gets cooked even more. Momoshiki gut checks him 3 times, and then uses the 1-inch punch. Grabs Naruto's face, and then just stands there. And Sasuke thought he was Batman, trying to hit him with the silent takedown, but nope, he gets caught. Momoshiki gut checks him, grabs him by the face, jumps up in the air, and slams both of them, and then drags them through the ground. And then proceeds to throw both of them. Naruto and Sasuke both attack Momoshiki at the same time, but all of that did no damage. He blocks both of their attacks. Naruto and Sasuke knew that was embarrassing, so they had to play it off and use that to power up. And this is where absolute cinema happened. Naruto and Sasuke just straight up start jumping this man. And I don't even know what's happening for real, and I'm not about to slow it down either. Naruto and Sasuke both charge back in, and this right here was just absolute peak. Sasuke does some crazy footwork and spins his sword on his foot and kicks it at Momoshiki. That was absolutely peak, but there's one problem. It gets smacked away. Now this next part is just crazy. Naruto fights are always top tier. Way better than Dragon Ball Z fights. And now I know I'm going to have a lot of Goku Glazers coming after me, but oh well. Just look at this peak fight choreography.
How dare you!
Absolute peak. And this pose that Sasuke doing right here makes it look like he could have his own shoe brand. The Air Sasuke's. Momoshiki gets sent flying. Momoshiki pulls out the staff like it's about to save him and proceeds to get jumped. He slams his staff on the ground and then gets punched by Naruto and then gets hit by Sasuke. And just look at what they was doing just to get to him. They was not playing. Sasuke spawns in this giant shuriken, or whatever this thing is called, and they already knew the play. He throws down Momoshiki, and Momoshiki just stands there, doesn't even try to block or dodge. He finally locks in and starts dodging all of them, but the minute he started getting cut, he instantly decided to push all of that away. But then he decides to take a break and gets caught lacking. The shuriken was Naruto the entire time. He throws the Rasen shuriken at him, but then the Rasen shuriken was Sasuke the entire time. So he grabs the chains, wraps it around Sasuke, and then Sasuke swaps places with him. Yeah, that was just flat out embarrassing. If I was Momoshiki, I would have just packed it up. Naruto comes charging in and punches him clean in the face. And then Sasuke uses the planetary devastation and traps him in it. Yeah, Momoshiki should never just pulled up because he lost all of his aura. Now this next one is not even a fight, just a straight up violation. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby type fight. It's not close.